Ah. Hey guys. I'm gonna do a quick get ready with me too. Dogs. It's good. I'm gonna take my Smashbox Primal Water because it feels good. Just keep doing it. Just keep going. Yeah. Oh, it's good. It's actually supposed to be kind of cool today, thankfully, because I don't do well with heat. It's not good. Oh, readjust here. Lauren, is that you? I'm going to take my NARS Tinted Moisturizer and Beauty Blender. It's what I do on those light days. It's good. Oh, I think my settings went back and it's like backwards to me. Whatever. Nose itch. But yeah, it's supposed to be like a high today of like 73. This is good. I love this stuff. Don't take very much. Ow. Stupid. It's just my eyeball. Mm-mm. I'm telling you, those dogs. Ugh. So annoying. Yeah, I like jabbed my eye. That's good. My nose always itches. I don't know what this is about. I don't know. I'm a mess. Put a little more on my neck area. My eye's like watering. Mm-mm. I still wish I could play like music, but I can't because of copyright. I guess I could technically play like YouTube approved, but that might get old. Mm-mm. I see there's a couple people on, but I don't know who it is unless you say hello. Mm-mm. out. I'm gonna just set that with like a translucent powder from NARS. Just give it a little something. Do you hear that bird? My God. Good enough. I'm gonna take my paint pot from MAC, prime them peepers. I locked up the pig because he was grouchy. So hopefully we don't hear him yelling. And then I'm going to use this It Cosmetics palette, and it's the Naturally Pretty palette. Now, I have said before that I do not love this palette, not because the colors aren't pretty, because they really are, but the times I've used this in the past, it kind of irritated my eyes when I would use it underneath. So I have not grabbed for it in a very long time, and I'm going to test it out again. We will see. Because I think the pigment and everything is great. I don't know what it is with maybe the brand or something for their shadows, but we will see. I'm going to give it a shot again. Okay, Lauren, sounds good. You're so cute. I'm just taking the shade Love just to kind of, oh, glares. Oh, just to kind of set the primer. You know what I watched last night, or we caught like the end of it? Is Me, Myself, and Irene. Do you guys remember that movie with Jim Carrey? Look at you. It's like you just don't give a damn. I love it. I'm actually using the Naturally Pretty one by It Cosmetics. And I really, really like, I was just saying, I like this one a lot as far as the colors and the pigment on them is good. Sorry if it's a glare. But I've had this a while, and the few times that I was playing with it when I first got it, I don't know what it was, but it would always, if I put some on my under eye, which you kind of do, like on your lash line, and it would like irritate my eyes. And I haven't grabbed for it in a while, so I'm gonna try it again. We'll see what happens. Airplanes. And it's okay, you're not late. It's all good. I don't even know what I'm really gonna do with this yet. I'm just kind of something different. There's some purples in here. Maybe I'll do like purple. Why not? I'm gonna take that all heart color. I hope it's showing up okay on here, but it's like a really pretty kind of mauvey purple, but not super dark. And by the looks of it, I don't think I've actually used this color before. We'll see. A Tafoya, what's your name? Your name doesn't look familiar to me on there. Man, it's like airplanes. Mm. I hate airplanes. I hate them. Mm. That's my biggest fear. Aw, well, thank you. I can. You know what's funny? I really have not done one truly like a true cut crease tutorial. I can definitely do that. Maybe I'll do that like next week. And it'll go up maybe next week or potentially the week after, but I can do that. Do you have like a palette specifically you'd want me to do it with? I might have it. Oh, guess what? I ordered 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 2 days ago, I think two. Jaclyn Hill, the Champagne Glow palette that she's like launching officially, I believe in June. But they launched like a few, I guess, Wednesday. I got it. I got it. It's not here yet, but it should be here Monday. So I'll have to do like a unboxing swatch review type thing on it. I'm excited. But then come to find out, I guess, that she is like launching this, and it's with Becca Cosmetics, and I guess she's launching like a whole like line of stuff with them as well. And I didn't know that, like even foundation, and it's all going to be like the Champagne Glow line. I don't know, kind of cool. So I'm excited. Naked 2 palette. You know, I didn't get the Minnie Mouse palette. That one I should have. It's so pretty. Do you love it now? And that's like all you use? That's good. But I do have the Naked 2 palette. I can do that. I will do it. Why not? I don't know what I'm doing. But that's how this usually goes. I'm going to take this violet color down here. Kind of do that in my crease as well, but a little lower. We'll see. Violet, you're turning violet. Sorry, that's what I think of. You know what other palette I didn't get to is the Gwen Stefani one. And I know a lot of, actually, I will say I've kind of heard mixed things on it, that people really liked it and then other people were kind of like, meh. But I never got that one as well. Yeah. What's your all-time favorite palette, or can you answer that? Because that's hard. That is hard. I don't know either for me. I don't know. I don't know. They all have something about them that you go to, I guess. It's hard to pick one. I think the Naked ones, though, are like definitely like the most universal. I know people really like the Too Faced chocolate bar too, the original. The Gwen Stefani blush contour palette. Yeah, that one that was pretty too. Minnie Mouse palette, yeah. I thought that was funny because they didn't even really like the Minnie Mouse collection they did. I feel like they didn't. That was my ice machine. They didn't really like broadcast it much, and I don't know. Like I felt like it just kind of came to store, and if you happened to see that it was there, then you could get that. But I didn't see much advertisement for it. Hi, Lauren. What were you doing? These are pretty colors. I know this camera's not as great as like my true filming one. This is just my webcam, and I know sometimes it's not, doesn't maybe show up as great, but what are you gonna do? I don't really have too much like planned today, but I might go to Trader Joe's again. We did that last Friday after I picked up my kiddo. I don't need like a ton like for like the pantry and stuff, but I need like fresh stuff again. Right, right. I filmed this week and it'll be up next week, I'm pretty sure. Um, yeah, I'm pretty much done with them, like editing and stuff. But I did do a like how, and it's not like how, I mean, maybe I'll call it how to, but like not to say you can't do it a different way or whatever way works for you. But I'm gonna do I did a how to do like a winged eyeliner on hooded eyelids because that's what I have and a lot of people do, and just kind of my method with it. And so I hope you guys like that. It's more of, instead of a look, it's more of like kind of a talk through, step through, not voiced over, that kind of thing. That should be next week. Good girl. You gotta get those Oreos too. That's right. Oh, last night. So I've been really, really, really good this last like full week of like eating vegan like we had, but eating like really, really good too. But last night was like I had a sweet tooth night. It really was. And I think we talked about this, Lauren. I finally tried the Ben and Jerry's dairy-free ice cream, and I got the coffee caramel fudge. That's no joke. That's good. And then Nate got the So Delicious brand, which I really like their mocha almond fudge one. That's good. But he got like the cookies and cream, and he was like, it's not as good. Like he wanted mine, but it was mine. Yes. So that was good. Now they're not super cheap, but it did the job. It did. Yes, the Oreos. So good. Oh, I was told that they now have Oreos. Now I know that like original Oreos are considered vegan. I'm not sure if when they start messing with flavors, if that changes anything. I'm not sure, but I've never tried them, but I guess they have like a Cinnabon Oreo now. Come on, come on. I'm telling you guys, I know it looks bright on your end, but it's not. And so in here really, so I have a hard time sometimes seeing what I'm doing. Whatever. Yes. Yeah, it was good. See, I always feel like this one comes out darker, but because of the lighting, I don't know. Whatever. Just come away with this looking like a clown. It's all good. Did any of you guys happen to see the video I posted on Wednesday that was like I titled it "Is Vegan Really for Everybody?" And it was kind of just talking mostly about like people, because you guys know I'm obsessed with 600 pound life, so I'm talking about people that are like in the true morbidly obese range that do qualify for gastric bypass, but just kind of my dilemma with all that. And uh how what the doctor recommends for them and all that. And I'm just curious of everyone's feedback, and I've gotten some, and it's been cool. And I've actually even gotten some feedback from some people that have had the surgery themselves, and a totally different experience than what I see on TV. So it's kind of interesting. um No plans really. Actually, Nate was supposed to work tomorrow. Sometimes he like works every other Saturday for like a half day, and he was scheduled to do so tomorrow, but he's actually got it like changed, so he's off, which is cool. But it's supposed to be kind of a nice weekend, which is great, and live it up before the heat comes. And but we really didn't have anything planned because of that originally. I don't know. Don't know. Come up with something. Okay, that might be as good as it's gonna get on evenness. We'll see. I'll plug in my phone. Might as well charge it while I'm here. Oh, hold on. Forget that it pops up stuff. Okay. I'll have a vlog up on Sunday, and I did go and get new bedding. and I really like it. And we set it all up yesterday. We were due, guys. Ours was like falling apart, but I still loved it. And so I'll show you guys all that. It's exciting. Okay. Then, I'm gonna take this this bigger pan one, this pearl. Oh, busy week. That's okay though. No, it's just I felt like in the video my thoughts were a little bit scattered, but just curious what like people think of it, and especially if they've watched the show and where I'm getting the information I'm telling you about what they say to do and not do, and it's just so like contradictory to plant based, and I don't know, it's interesting. Mm-mm. I'm trying to be aware of like not tapping my brush off on like my table, because when I've watched back some of this, I've noticed like I think the speakers on my computer are like kind of low, and it's loud, and I assume it's got to be loud on your end and maybe annoying. So I apologize. I did not know. It's funny like what picks up and what doesn't. I don't know. Right, right. Totally. Uh-huh. Well, and even someone commented too, and I mean, they're right. Actually, the person that commented was actually a nurse and herself, and that, that the doctors are very heavily funded by the meat and dairy industry as it is. So, kind of is what it is there. Lip colors with eye looks. I don't think personally. Here's the thing. I say you do what you want. Again, if you come out looking like a clown, just rock that clown. I don't know, but my typical rule of thumb is if you do kind of a dark eye and the focus is really there, I would do a nude lip. And if you kind of have a light eye, I think it leaves it kind of open to have more of a bolder lip. But again, I say you do what you want. But as far as like true color matching, but see that I don't know though, because really even like a typical just like normal smoky eye, even if it's really dark, like I still think like a bold red lip could look good. You know. Um but if I'm doing like a purple today, I grabbed like some nude ones just cuz it's simple. But I mean, I probably wouldn't do red with it. I would stick to like a nude, but maybe more on like the mauve side, or even kind of a plum to go with it, but like just not super, super intense. That's just my take on it, but there's no rules. There's no rules. Okay, I'm going to take this iconic color, which is really a dark, dark purple, and just kind of focus it on the outer V. It's my dog. Oh, see, that's dark. I like it. I will say a cut crease on lids like mine is probably not gonna look as great as some because those damn hooded eyelids, but can pull it off. You could still do it. But I always find, having said that, that like because of that type of eyelid, I always like to kind of bring out my eyeshadow, not like crazy, but a little bit more out versus up. And that way you can still see it, but it doesn't, it's not to my eyebrows. You don't suck. It's just play with it, have fun with it. And like I said, when you come out looking like a clown, just run with it. Yeah, exactly. There's so many times that like I'm so happy with the way something came together that I did. And there are times where I turn off the camera because and it's just not it's just we all have our days. That's no joke though. That's a real thing. Like I really have turned off the camera and go, no. And walk away. What are your guys' plans this weekend? What are you guys doing? Let me live vicariously through you. I apologize for the dogs. I love dogs, but I love quiet dogs. Oh, that's cool. Where are you from? See, now I feel like this one's darker. I don't even know. Don't even know. Okay, cool. How's the weather where you are? I always find like weather so interesting, like from different areas and at different times, and how different it really is. I was saying, I don't know if you were on already, but it's nice today, but we've been heating up. I don't like it. Oh, that's cool. It sounds kind of like a Coachella here, if you've heard of that. And it's kind of, I've never been, but I guess it's kind of like that same kind of thing. It's like a week long and a bunch of different stuff. Yeah, it's bipolar. It is. The weather sucks. It doesn't know what it wants to do. Well, guys, we're calling this what it is. And then, okay, I'm going to wait to do my under eye just in case it irritates me like it has in the past. And I don't have to, uh, you know, be itching till later. But I'm going to do my brows. And guys, I have been really liking, I've had it for a long time, but I just don't use it as like my go-to. The pomade from Anastasia, and I've been using it this last week, and I'm like loving it. It's like a found love for it. We'll see. I just kind of plucked my brows the other day. I swear, sometimes I feel like I do it and it lasts me like a while before it comes back, and then sometimes I'll do it and I feel like 2 days later, and we're back. I don't know. I totally would do it, Lauren. The only thing, because I have like the bedroom tour up and I have a kitchen tour up. And I totally don't mind doing it, like the whole thing. But I kind of was just thinking for the sake of not having it be like the super, super long video, of doing it kind of in separate rooms like I've done. So I was thinking even I could do like next the dining room area, and well, I included that with the kitchen, but like the living room area. And then I could always do like, and obviously I've done the beauty room tour too. But I just kind of thought of doing it more separately because each of those videos in itself are about 20 minutes maybe. So I just figured it would be too long if I did the entire thing. But I would, totally. I don't know if you've seen those already. They've the kitchen one I think I did like maybe like uh, a month ago maybe. And actually the bedroom one too was around that time, I think. I will say we have like I said, I did the bedroom one. That's our bedroom. We have this technically this room, this loft area, and we have my husband's office area, his man cave, and then we have our kiddos room. So otherwise, we pretty much, I mean, that's all that's really left that I haven't necessarily shown, but I totally could. It's not very pretty though. like, uh, my husband's area, I hardly ever go in there anymore. When I was using his computer when I first started YouTube, I was in there a lot for like editing and stuff. And now that I have my own out here, I never go in there. It's boy ridden. Yeah, no problem. And I will though. I'll totally do the like living room and stuff. I just think it might be best doing it separately just for the sake of time, so it's not so long. And then I can kind of spend more time going like more in detail of things too, of like where I've gotten certain stuff. So if you're interested in something, I still do my brows very similar to just because I'm using this product, I still do like the same method as if it was a powder or whatever. My throat just got really froggy. Do you guys hear those birds? I always ask you this, but to me they're so loud and it's crazy. I kind of overplucked up here the other day. Oops. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. I'm not quite done, but I do that a lot even when I do tutorials and stuff too. But like where I switch around because my eyes are very sensitive, and so if I'm like messing with them for too long, I like to like take a break and go to something else. So I always tell Nate I'm sensitive because I'm really not overly sensitive. Yeah, no, I plan to do these every Friday. I'm scared of pigeons too. I don't really like birds. To be truth be told, I don't love birds. But no, I do. I plan to do this every Friday at 10 a.m. If something changes, I always post it on Instagram. Like I'll, be there today, 10 a.m. Hope you can be there, that kind of thing. But if I can't for whatever reason, then I will post that too. That it's canceled today. But the plan is going forward to do on Fridays like a live show with you guys, and um, it's fun. It's just very kick back, and I like it. And I really don't have a time frame on it as far as like, and it goes till 11. If that happens to be what it is, cool. But I would say at least an hour. But it could go even a little longer. Like for sure. But yeah, birds. I don't, I'm totally an animal lover, but I am actually like, I have a fear of birds. Now, it's not like a crazy fear. I wouldn't own one as a pet, but I don't like them. They freak me out. They're so unpredictable. We have a house around here that has like the homing pigeons like as pets, and it's around here, but it's kind of far enough away that they don't typically come over here because they like go out for the day in the area and then they go home at night. It's so weird. and and if I don't have to pee, then that's when it ends too. But I always try and go before. But that's a common theme. But yeah, I've seen a couple now getting closer to us, and I'm like, I don't like that. But there's some birds that are really like pretty and stuff. Doves don't really bother me. Again, I like them from a distance, but sometimes they'll actually like at my windows right here, and there's like a little ledge, and they'll like just land on it and like look at me, and I'm like, okay, I'm glad there's a window. But I was just gonna say too though, like some are actually so beautiful in their color and unique looking, but I don't know. You know what's funny though? I say that I'm like kind of scared of them just due to like unpredictability, but I've never talked about this. I don't think it's been so long, but I used to have a pet snake. Yep, I had a ball python and I loved it. And this was back when I was like a teenager into like 20s. But I mean, they're unpredictable too. He was super like tame and cool, but my theory kind of goes out the door with that. But I did. I know a lot of people are scared of snakes. That's fair. I'm spending a lot of time on this brow. I don't know why. I'm sorry. Let's move on. Let's move on. I used to have a lot of pets. Like, I've had bunnies, I've had hamsters. Me and Nate got really, really into having tropical fish, which is a whole other thing. My God, like, of just maintaining a tank that is saltwater. Oh boy. But um, uh, that was a while ago, not at this house, but I've gone through them all. I love animals. Yeah, snakes though. I remember though, I got him when I was like, oh man, I was like 15 or 16 maybe. And I remember my mom was like, she was just terrified. And she's like, there is a snake in this house. Because of course I lived at home still. And she was just, she had a hard time sleeping at night because she just thought it was going to get out. And sometimes it did a couple times. Man. Yeah. My husband is terrified of spiders. It's so funny. I'm like, I have to kill the spiders in the house. Usually it's the guy. Now it's me. But it's weird because I don't really have a fear of spiders. Like, I don't like them, don't get me wrong. But I know that like that's such a common fear and it's not a crazy fear at all. And I don't know what it is, but like I don't really they don't bother me. But I'm terrified also of grasshoppers. How random is that? Again, unpredictable. Jump around. I don't like them. Don't like it. We would love to do a saltwater tank again, but my goodness, it is so much work and money and time and all that, and don't really have the time for all that. But one day, we used to have that though, and we lived in an apartment years ago. It was a big tank too. It was like 110 gallons, I believe. Well, we had Nemo, we had Dory. Yeah, they do the jump. It's not good. You don't have a cat? You should get a cat. That's like an easy pet too, I think. Like it's a good pet, but it's pretty self-sufficient of a pet too, and they're typically like potty trained naturally. And um yeah, we have two, but they're outside now. They like it out there. Okay, we're gonna leave it at that for now. A little beta fish, they're cute. They're so simple. Yeah, they are so. Oh, yeah. A lot of people are allergic to cats, though. That is a real thing for sure. You know, I have my brow envy palette, and I'm gonna take the setting wax that's in there. I've been liking this stuff lately, and just like go over the ends where my brows like to sometimes have a mind of their own and stick up. This helps a lot. Yeah, and beyond even fish tanks in general, whether you have a saltwater one or even a big one for freshwater ones, man, the PG&E bill on that is so crazy too. Like the energy that it takes to run 24/7. Boy, oh boy. Oh, yeah, certain cats, certain breeds are better for shedding, but not perfect. But some are terrible. Like it's fur balls everywhere. Ours aren't terrible. They're more of a short-haired cat, and it's not bad when they were inside. But yeah, okay. I'm just gonna play with some of these purples again on my lower lash line, and we'll see what happens. I'm not a huge cat person, compared to like dogs, but I will say our cats are like dogs, man. They just usually cats get real crotchety and like they don't love they don't want to be loved on as much as dogs sometimes, but not mine. Mm-mm. They're crazy. They'll My kid likes to like throw some down the slide, nicely, but still. And usually a cat would just run and hide. Nope, cat comes back for more, loves it. It's crazy. Yeah, just get a pig. That's all you need in your life is a pig. So far, it's feeling okay. Lauren, I don't know if you were on when I said it or not, but this palette, I don't grab for it at all anymore because I remember the last few times I did use it a long time ago, it would um, irritate my eyes, and I'm giving it a shot. So far, it's okay. Yeah, horses, they're so beautiful. I will say, I'm not going to say like I feared them at all, but I didn't really grow up around any, and I've never really even been on one. And I think they are such beautiful animals, but they're intimidating to me. They are. They're kind of a you see them from afar and they're big, but they're not maybe that big. And then you like as you get really close to one, it's like, oh my god, this is a big animal, and but it's like a cow. But yeah, I've just never really like done much with horses or been around horses, but I do think they're really pretty animals for sure. Oh, pigs. Right. They're powerful animals. They're no joke. Hmm. All right. Let's do just a little eyeliner on top. A little. This is a Kat Von D one. It's okay. I know what you mean. I was thinking maybe like me and Nate could like go to see a movie or something this weekend because we haven't really done that in a while. But there's really nothing out, I don't think, yet. There's a movie coming out called The Shallows, and I really want to see it because I'm a sucker, guys, a sucker for shark movies. It doesn't matter; it can be the dumbest movie ever, but if you got a shark in it, I'm good. And I really want to see that one, but I think it's like the end of June. It's funny, like Jaws plays on TV like all the time, and I think it's even on my DVR like recorded. And yet, if I catch it like browsing through my guide, and if it's on, like I have to turn it on. It's like a thing. I love it. I don't use this one on my bottom one or my bottom lash line. I prefer a pencil for like your waterline because this is too liquidy still, in my opinion, to use. But I also sometimes don't even really put eyeliner on the bottom, again, just because my eyes are sensitive. But when I do, I use a pencil. This is my wrinkly eye. It's like such a wrinkly eyelid. But I do like this pen. It's just easy to work with for me. But I've gotten better. I've gotten better, I think, with like gels and stuff. You could totally try it out though. Um, I mean, I just prefer a pencil though. Yes, Free Willy. Well, see, what's funny is one of our cats' name is Willy, and because he's black and white, and that's what I thought of. And so I named him Willy from Free Willy. I love it. But all of our animals are named after like either from like a character in a TV show or a movie. So we have Willy from Free Willy for the cat. The other cat is Gump, and my favorite all-time favorite movie is Forrest Gump, so it's from that. And then we have Kyle, and that's from South Park. Nate named him. And then we have Bruno, which is from Bruno and like Borat. Like, yeah, it's ridiculous because we think it's just hilarious. So, yeah, all of our animals are like named after. Well, the pig's not, but yeah, most of them. And I'm not even going to bring it all the way in. Well, maybe I will. Pig's name, okay, there is a story with it. I'm not proud, but the pig's name is Bumper. And so so I got him last Mother's Day, not this year, but last year, 2015. And my husband and I were at a red light and we got rear-ended, and it was a hit and run. It wasn't bad at all, but it did leave a little mark in our bumper. And we luckily were able to get the guy's license plate because he totally left. And so through insurance and everything, we were able to still like do a claim and all that. And so then they had the adjuster come out to like assess damages to our bumper, and we got technically, paid out to get repaired, to repair the bumper. We didn't repair the bumper, and we bought a bumper. We bought the pig with that money. So naturally, the pig's name now is Bumper. Yep, that's what happened. That's the story. Mm-mm. Okay, I swear this just like dried out on me. It's kind of been going. Come on, come on. At least finish today. Damn it. All right, well, I kind of like screwed that up because this is dying on me. I should have just stopped. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm actually going to go in with the gel liner since that just died on me and finish this up. The crease, like truly the crease, or like the outer, or which part of the crease? Well, thank you. I will say, I think it's so funny how, and I'm guilty of this too, I don't really talk about it when I do like a tutorial and stuff, but really it's kind of like eyebrows. Like, they're not the same. Like, your eyes aren't even necessarily the identical shape, like your eyelids. And sometimes like you do have to kind of like do a different method on each eye to make them match. Especially, like I said, this one is really like my wrinklier lid, and that makes it a lot more difficult to do eyeliner on. But I've just kind of gotten used to that now too. Like, I know the shape and whatnot and how to work with it maybe a little bit better just with practice. Oh, and Bumper knows his name. Oh boy, does he know his name. Yes. Oh, yes. Struggling here, guys. This was not the plan, but this is what happens. By the way, this gel liner is from L'Oreal, and I really like this one. They're a L'Oreal Infallible Gel Liner. Mm-mm. Sorry, this is totally taking me more time now that I screwed up, but we gonna fix it. All right, that's better. All right. Mm-mm-mm. Now I got a little bit of liner on my hand, but whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm all like twisted. Don't you hate that? Clothes like twist on you. Let's readjust here. Okay, I'm gonna use this Bobbi Brown eye opening mascara. That's a doozy. Look at this. Can you see that? It's big. It's like a deluxe sample one. Favorite restaurant? Oh, I just blinked. Shouldn't do that when you're putting this on. Oh, that's hard. But I will say, recently, with doing vegan, PF Chang's, because they have a lot of vegetarian options that actually taste so good. Do you guys have a PF Chang's where you are? I don't know what's considered like throughout the US or actually like truly like worldwide. I've been loving that lately. What's yours, Lauren? This mascara is not bad. I haven't used it before. I don't think. No. The P.F. Chang's vegetarian lettuce wraps. They are so good. And whether you're vegetarian, vegan, or whatever, but they have them in like chicken ones and then they have the vegetarian ones. And I've had the chicken ones like long time ago, and I actually think that the vegetarian ones taste better. Like truly taste better. It's so good. And it's actually like an appetizer, and I always just get that as my meal. It's good. I will say this mascara is a little clumpy, so some people may not like it, but I don't mind a little bit of clump. I think a little bit of clump is okay. But I could see where this could build up quickly in a bad way, too. Oh, my tummy just made a noise. That was weird. Now, this is not probably going to be fun for the bottom lashes, but I'm going to do my best because it's so big. I will say though that shadow's not bothering me. Maybe I just like got it in my eye in the past, and I don't know. I do that sometimes. Oh yeah, big old smudge. It's good, but we'll get it. We'll get it. Telling you, Q-tips are a must. There's really no pretty face for mascara face. Like sometimes when I watch stuff back when I'm editing, when I'm doing mascara, I'm like, I look ridiculous. But you don't realize it when you're doing it. The vegan meatballs at IKEA, yes, I've had those before, and they are delicious. Don't they? Yeah, 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 yeah. But we don't technically have an IKEA super close to us. I've been to one now, been to two of them. But our closest one is still about like 3 hours away. So it's not, an all the time thing. It's a trip planned. But most of like my furniture too, Lauren, is from IKEA. I love it. It's like Christmas in there. We don't have a ton of vegetarian type options and stuff too here, and that's been such a struggle for us. It really has. But that's where PF Chang's right now has been like the thing. It's really been great for us because we enjoy like going out to dinner and stuff once in a while, and since doing the vegan, we wanted to, still be able to do that, but it's been tougher, but PF Chang's has come through. Yeah, I kind of like this mascara. That's just a very intimidating brush on it. I'll have to film next week my empties and like my monthly favorites and stuff. And the last few times I've done that, I've been doing like household items as favorites and that kind of stuff too versus just beauty favorites. But do you guys like that? Because I think it's fun just to change it up. I feel like I need a change with my hair. But here's the thing. I don't like myself really with short hair. I've cut it short. I've done that, and I just end up like liking the way it feels because it's super light. But I don't like it on myself, and I always grow it back out. But I just feel like it needs something. I just don't know what that is yet. I don't know, and I need to dye it again. If I do the red that I usually do, it's pretty grown out. My hair grows really fast. Yeah, I don't know. Things to do, things to do. I didn't even do any like bronzer or blush or anything, and you know what? I'm kind of feeling it, kind of digging it. Let's bring it back to the like 90s. That's like you never did that then. mm, But I will do a lip. I always do this. I take a towel and I like wipe off any like excess foundation or just dry lips and do this first. I do. I'm gonna use, I believe, my Dior if Addict Fluid Stick in 338. I like this one. It's so soft. Kind of like a corally nude. It's weird though. It's kind of like a liquid lipstick, kind of like a lip gloss, and kind of like a lipstick all in one. It's really weird, but it feels really good. Yeah, I like to see when people do that too, and just like random stuff. I don't know. I like random things. That's what I should call it. My favorite random things. You know, for Mother's Day, I actually, because I don't want to say I'm not like a perfume person because I am and I have some, but I don't have like a ton. And I, I don't have any that like stick out to me like, oh, that is the one. But I did for Mother's Day buy myself a perfume. And hold on. Kind of like a little crazy on this side. Hmm. I don't even know. But I got the Juicy Couture Viva La Juicy. And it is their original perfume that they like. Now they have all kinds of like different ones within the brand, and I just love that original one, and I never got my hands on it. And I actually did just purchase that one, and I really like it. But what's funny is like my husband and I, he's really, it's so weird. Like, I don't think the things that he thinks smell good smell bad, but he really likes totally different scents than I do. Like, whoa. All right. Sorry. But yeah, he goes to more like vanilla type scents and stuff like that. Whereas I don't hate it, but I just it's so funny. Like I'll go, oh yeah, I like this, smell this, and he's like, it's all right, and then he'll like do one for me, and I'm like, it's so weird. I don't know, but yeah, Viva La Juicy, the original, it's good stuff. I hate how expensive perfume is, though. It's so crazy. You know which one I really like too for it's very sweet. It's on the sweet side, so you have to like that. But the pink sugar, in fact, this one, pink sugar is the name of it, and this thing smells like like cotton candy. It smells so good, but like I said, it's super sweet, and so you have to like that. But that's another favorite too. Do you have a favorite one at the moment? That text I just got was from the gym that we pay, saying they have a promo right now of like refer a friend, blah blah blah. I'm like, we don't even go. We just pay them. That's the truth. I'm working on it. I don't know why I'm not like happy with the shape of this, but I just keep caking on more. Call it good. I don't know what's going on here. This is just yeah. But I think for this mug, I'm calling it good. I do like that mascara though. I'll do. Mm-mm. I hate when things are glossy though too, because then when your hair gets stuck in it, mm. 1 second here. Oh, Emporio, that's a good one. Mm-hmm. Orse, I've never heard of that. And kind of a sweet scent. Sometimes, like the most off-brand or just the most unlikely are like the best things. They really are. No, no shame in that. Right. Yeah, I know that Armani one. I had like a sample one of that, and I remember liking that one. That's one thing I do have a lot of is a I think that's why I don't buy a lot of perfume too, really, is I have so many samples of perfumes that it's kind of like, well, let me get through those. But a lot of the times I don't wear perfume and I'll wear just like a body mist, like a spray. But sometimes, yeah. What's your favorite men's cologne? Mine, my husband, his favorite, tried and true, is I think it is Giorgio Armani, pie. It's like the pie symbol, and he loves that. And I think it smells good. But my all-time favorite, and this is going back, is Hugo for men. Hugo Boss for men. Oh, the original. Got some good stuff. But I feel like almost all men's cologne smells amazing. How's the quality on this today, Lauren? Is it still kind of like the last few weeks? It's okay? Because I remember last time I was talking about like the stream health, like it shows on my end, and it would just kind of jump up and down from green to red to green to red. And right now it's still at red, but it's kind of always been that way. It's so weird. I don't know. What else did I film this week too? I filmed. I did a what I eat in a day, so that'll be up next week. Those are, I swear, I still love watching those, but they are such a pain to film. They really are. Now, I mean, I guess if you truly just did it after like each thing was prepared and just go, here's what I had, but that wouldn't be so bad. But I know like people like to see like how you prepared it or what what went into making it. But doing that can be a little bit of a pain. But I like them. I like to watch them, and I want to do them more too. But I finally did do one. I did it, I think Wednesday. I think, yeah. Everything becomes a blur. But yeah, that should be up next week too. I'm sure I probably will have like another grocery haul because that's what I do. Live in the grocery store. The thing that sucks though is because we went to Trader Joe's last week and I really love that place. I really do. I was happy with everything I got, but what I'm not happy with their selection overall is bread. They don't have a lot of bread options, especially like the sprouted breads, and we need bread right now, so kind of sucks because I kind of want to go back there, but they don't have that. Okay, cool. Cool, cool. Well, my dear, I think I will wrap it up for this week since we are at about an hour and a half. But we will be back again next Friday. I love that you're always here for this. I love that. It's like I'm just gonna go talk to Lauren too. It's good stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna go pick up around here and get some food. I'm hungry. I can feel it. And then to Foya on here, I don't know if you're still on, but thanks for coming too. And I will do this like I said every Friday unless something changes. I'll let you guys know through social media as soon as I can. But we'll plan on it for 10 a.m. Good stuff. All right. You have a good weekend. Do something fun, and I'll try to do the same. I don't know what that's going to look like, but I'm going to try. Oh, I just got an email for PF Chang's. Maybe that's what we're doing. I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much.